want to go to Canberra now and catch up with Andrew Gee, who's the Minister for Veterans Affairs and a Nationals member in the New South Wales seat of Clare. Good to talk to you, Andrew. You must be a little perturbed about the Nationals and net zero. Are you getting lots of angry calls to your electorate office from constituents?
Look, there's been a bit of correspondence. There hasn't been as much correspondence as some other issues, but people are definitely interested in it. But I think the important point to note for the regions in all of this is that it is not a plan to cut jobs in country Australia. So the government's not moving in and saying, right, you've got to cut jobs in mining, you've got to cut jobs in power, you've got to cut jobs in manufacturing. We're not going to tell farmers what to do in terms of culling their herds or telling them what they can grow or locking up their land. None of that is in this plan. And so I think for country Australia, they can rest assured and take some comfort from the fact that it's not a plan that basically seeks to wipe out country industries, because we know a huge part of the wealth of Australia is based in the country. And the National Party, as part of this process, and it was a difficult process to go through, but the National Party wanted to make sure, very sure, that country people weren't going to be carrying the can for city people on this and that we weren't going to be dudded in this whole process.
I don't want ScoMo to make any commitments in Glasgow that try and turn me into a vegetarian. I still want to eat steak occasionally. Now, onto your portfolio issue, Andrew.
I'm not going veggie either.
Good. It was Veterans Health Week last week. There's more events unfolding. Obviously, the whole nation's been focused on this for a long time, especially on the mental health of veterans. Is the care getting to the veterans more efficiently now?
Yeah, well, it is Veterans Health Week, and so the theme is Get Moving. It's the biggest, actually, Veterans Health Week ever, so 720 events. It goes for more than 1 week. It goes right through to the end of November. And there are some great activities. You can do scuba diving, barefoot bowls, Pilates and yoga. I'm probably not going to be doing the Pilates and yoga, but in my electorate, they're doing gold panning, golf. Swiss 8 is organising barbecues. They're a charity, a veterans charity, in the lead up to Remembrance Day, so getting mates together for mental health. So I just encourage any veteran or their families out there to get onto the DVA website or call 1-800-VETERAN and find out what activities are in your area, because there are heaps of them, 720. It goes right through until November. The federal government's backing it with $540,000. And of course, it's just part of what the federal government is doing to support better health, including mental health for veterans. And it's one of our nation's most important projects and important tasks and important commitments.
A very important group of Australians too. Now, call me a pedant, but if it goes for a month, I'd call it Veterans Health Month, not Veterans Health Week. But just on that very important
You are a pedant,
point,
and we might have to look at the name for next year.